Hello, welcome to Snooker Pro Tips. Uh, this is a clip on the spider. In the last clip that I did regarding the 50 plus break I made, there was a shot right at the beginning that I actually played with the swan neck spider, which is this one here. And somebody said it was a good shot, and I replied to him by saying that immediately as that shot cropped up in the clip, I thought about a clip on the spider. So this is where we are now, and how to use it and how to play with it. Now the swan neck spider, which is this one here, is more for precision play rather than just bridging over the top of the ball. It's if you've got a sort of a gap, you just need to reach over the top of certain balls. It's a lot easier with a swan neck spider, and in some cases what you'll find in the club where you play, you more likely got an extended spider, which is similar to the one we've got here. This is just a normal spider, but it sort of comes out, and then you've got this sort of shape on the end of it somewhere there. Normally what you'll find in clubs, these are very easily broken because they're quite fragile on the end and they get snapped off. And as the case is at the present moment in time at the club here where I'm playing, we've got the same problem. Somebody's dropped the extended spider, the end is snapped off, so now we haven't got one. So I'm going to show you also how to deal with that if it is you need the extended spider and you haven't got a swan neck spider and your extended spider is either broken or you haven't got one. So I'm actually going to show you how to make your own extended spider. So this is the sort of situation we'll have. Just to zoom out a little bit. So we've got the cue ball there. We'll all find ourselves in this position at some point. The cue ball's nestled nicely in the reds as it normally does. We'd like to have them nicely opened up. But we've finished here, so now we're over the top. So we choose whichever spider we like, whichever one we prefer. In this sort of situation, I'm going to see which one I require. So this is the normal spider. You see there now, just get over just nicely. Now the trick to using the spider is to just lift it up from the back end of the spider so that the head is nicely rested on the table, and now what you can do is just guide it in. Now one thing with the spider, because it's very difficult to use, what you don't want to be doing is hitting the cue ball very hard, because what you're actually doing is hitting down on the white. So anything off the centre line, you're going to push it one way or the other. It's almost like you're going to swerve the white ball. So the trick to it is just to hit it nice and gently. Make sure you push through with the cue, and then just a gentle push. And you see there, the white ball has hardly bounced or done anything, and yet I've potted the red. We sort of normally use the spider when we're in the position around the balls. You've sort of split the balls and the whites come resting on top of one. And if I want to, again, if I prefer using the other spider to that one, because I want to be just a little bit more accurate with what I'm doing, you see now I've got the swan neck spider. The only danger with the swan neck spider is the neck itself. Because you've got to tilt it up just that little bit, now you're actually very close to the balls. But it still works the same. Again, personal preference to which spider you actually like, whether you like the swan neck because you can be a little bit more accurate, or the normal spider, which is what you'll find in most clubs. Most clubs they could be plastic, these are brass, but you will find they might be plastic. Now, this is a shot now with the spider, which you won't have seen too often. This is a different way of using the spider, and it's a lot better than using it upright. So what do I mean? Now normally what you'll find is now that there are a few of these gadgets knocking about. You'll see some of the pros using them, and what they'll do is they'll fit it on top of the rest point there, and it'll be like a plastic thing that fits on the top, and it'll have a V-shaped groove in it. A lot of players have these and a lot of the pros have them, but if it is you don't possess one, then this is the next best thing. This is the cheapest thing, or the cheapest version of it, so you won't have to actually buy one. And all we're going to do is just turn the rest on its side, or I should say the spider on its side. I hope you can see that there on the clip. I've turned the spider on its side, and what we've got here now is a nice little groove. So we've actually lowered the spider, that goes on the top, and you can see now I'm a lot lower in playing this shot. So if it is, I just need to just drop this red in. You can see there now, I've just lowered the spider, and now I'll go over the top of the reds and just gently drop the red in. So that's another way of using the spider. So now, what I said to you before the start, an extended spider. So we'll say the one at your club has disappeared. I know the balls won't actually go like this. And we'll say all you want to do is just drop this red into the corner. But there's no way you can reach it with a normal spider. There's no way you can reach it with the swan neck spider. You can see there I just can't get at it. So if I take the swan neck spider, again I'm having a job to get at the cue ball, so now I can't get at it. You look all around the club, there's no extended spider, so now you feel that you might have to play a different shot because you can't reach this. So now what we're going to do is take the rest, place the rest in the middle of the spider, as you can see there, and now what we've got is a nice extending spider. And you can see there now, nicely over the top, and I can extend that as far as I like, as long as I'm comfortable holding the rest and the spider, and then just gently drop it in. So you can see there now, I've got a nice extended spider, and if it is you haven't got one of these in the club, you see there, you just made your own for free. And that basically is playing with the spider. Don't hit the ball too hard, because what you're liable to do, I'll just show you. What you don't want to be looking for is to think you're just going to run it through nicely, because what the tendency is to bump the white. Although I've plotted it, you can see the white's left the table, and that's what makes the shot very difficult. And that is basic spider play. Just remember that once you're in there, just to lift it up from the handle there, just so as you can guide it to where it's got to go. And once you're happy, keep it nice and steady, and then just gently push through with the key. And that there is basic spider play. So we've got the normal spider, swan neck spider, and if it is you haven't got one in your club, there we go, a nice extended spider that you've built for yourself. Some snooker pro tips. Thank you for listening, thank you for watching. Hope you find this little tip useful. And just remember as well, if it is you want just to be a little bit lower, going over the top of a ball, just go like that, turn the spider over, and play it like that. The snooker pro tips. Thank you for listening, thank you for watching. Again, I hope you find this little tip handy and useful. If you have any personal messages, send them in, no problem. I'll answer all the personal messages I get. I will leave all the comments on there. I think you've noticed that by now, good or bad. I don't remove any at all. Thank you for listening, thank you for watching, thank you.